For years, China has been an irresistible market for American businesses. The vast Chinese market, combined with its rapid economic growth, has made it a prime target for American companies aiming to expand globally. The immense size of the market, with its growing middle class, presented a goldmine of potential customers. This demographic, with increasing disposable income, was eager to embrace new products and experiences. The potential for growth seemed boundless, and American brands were quick to seize the opportunity. They saw a chance to introduce their products to millions of new consumers, each representing a potential sale. Iconic brands like Apple and McDonald's, synonymous with American culture and aspiration, were welcomed with open arms. These brands didn't just sell products, they sold a piece of the American dream. They represented modernity, quality, and a taste of the West that captivated Chinese consumers. The allure of owning a piece of American culture was strong, and these brands capitalized on it. The excitement was palpable as Chinese youth eagerly adopted these symbols of modernity. The allure of owning a piece of American culture was strong, and these brands capitalized on it. McDonald's, arriving in Shenzhen in 1990, strategically positioned itself as a family-friendly destination. It wasn't just about the food, it was about the experience. It emphasized cleanliness, consistent quality, and a playful atmosphere, a stark contrast to local eateries at the time. Families flocked to McDonald's, drawn by the promise of a safe and enjoyable dining experience. The bright, clean interiors and friendly staff made it a hit among Chinese families. While traditional Chinese restaurants had their charm, McDonald's offered something new and exciting. Apple, entering later with its sleek iPhones and Macs, tapped into China's growing tech savviness and desire for status symbols. The brand's innovative products and cutting-edge technology resonated with the tech-hungry population. Owning an Apple product became a status symbol, a way to showcase one's modernity and sophistication. Their innovative products and aspirational branding quickly won over millions of Chinese consumers. The sleek design and user-friendly interface of Apple products made them highly desirable. The success of these brands went beyond mere commerce. It symbolized the growing interconnectedness between the US and China. Business partnerships flourished, and cultural exchanges became more common. Trade routes expanded, and the flow of goods between the two nations increased, benefiting both economies. American brands weren't just selling products, they were exporting a lifestyle, a cultural exchange that seemed to signal a new era of globalization. Starbucks introduced the coffee culture, while Nike brought the spirit of athleticism and fitness. Chinese youth embraced Western fashion and trends, and American brands became a staple in Chinese shopping malls. However, the landscape has shifted dramatically in recent years. Trade tensions and changing consumer preferences have created new challenges for American brands. The once fertile ground for American brands is now fraught with challenges, raising questions about their long-term viability in the Middle Kingdom. Economic slowdowns and rising competition from local brands have made it harder for American companies to maintain their foothold. As the Chinese market continues to evolve, American brands must adapt to survive and thrive in this ever-changing landscape. Apple, once the dominant force in China's smartphone market, is now grappling with its toughest competition yet. Fierce rivalry from local giants like Huawei and Xiaomi. These companies have not only matched Apple in innovation, but have also surpassed it in understanding the local market. These domestic brands have been steadily eroding Apple's market share, leveraging their deep insights into Chinese consumer preferences and nimble business strategies. By offering feature-packed phones at much lower prices, they meet the demands of Chinese consumers who seek value without sacrificing quality. Huawei, in particular, has become a formidable competitor, excelling not just in hardware, but also in software and ecosystem integration. Utilizing its expertise in 5G technology and a surge of patriotic buying, Huawei has positioned itself as a leader in the next wave of mobile connectivity. The US government's sanctions against Huawei, aimed at curbing its global reach, have had an unexpected outcome. Ironically, these sanctions have sparked a wave of nationalist support within China, turning Huawei into a symbol of national pride and resilience. Consumers rallied behind the brand, viewing it as a symbol of national resilience against foreign pressure. This has only bolstered Huawei's position in the domestic market. Xiaomi, on the other hand, has captured the budget-conscious segment with its value-for-money offerings. Their strategy of providing high-quality devices at affordable prices has resonated with a large portion of the population. Their phones, often featuring specs comparable to iPhones but at a fraction of the cost, have made premium features accessible to the masses. This approach has particularly appealed to price-sensitive consumers, especially in China's smaller cities and towns where disposable income is lower. This dual assault, from both the premium and budget ends, has squeezed Apple's market share, creating a challenging environment for the tech giant. Forced to rethink its strategy in China, Apple is now exploring new ways to regain its foothold. This includes potential price adjustments, localized features, and stronger partnerships with local companies to better align with the preferences of Chinese consumers. The battle for China's smartphone market is far from over, and it will be fascinating to see how Apple adapts to this new reality. The tech giant's ability to innovate and respond to local competition will be crucial in determining its future in one of the world's most important markets. As the competition heats up, one thing is clear. The Chinese smartphone market is a dynamic and rapidly evolving landscape where only the most adaptable and innovative companies will thrive. Stay tuned as we continue to follow this unfolding story, bringing you the latest updates and insights from the front lines of the smartphone wars. McDonald's is facing a shifting market. Although the golden arches still attract customers, the fast food behemoth is struggling with changing consumer preferences and a growing demand for healthier, more varied options. Health-conscious Chinese consumers are leaning towards eateries that provide fresher ingredients, local flavors, and a broader range of choices. This shift has given an edge to local competitors, who are more agile in adapting to these new tastes. They've rolled out healthier options, integrated regional cuisines, and embraced digital ordering and delivery services, catering to a younger, tech-savvy crowd. McDonald's, constrained by its global brand and uniform menu, has found it challenging to keep up with this dynamic culinary scene. Section 4. The Nationalism Bite. How politics impacts consumer choices. The escalating geopolitical tensions between the United States and China add another layer of complexity. The trade war that began in 2018 has significantly impacted American businesses in China. Tariffs, sanctions, and political rhetoric have sparked a wave of nationalism, prompting some Chinese consumers to boycott American brands in a show of national pride. This surge in nationalism has forced American companies to walk a tightrope. They must carefully navigate a maze of political sensitivities, economic uncertainties, and shifting consumer preferences. The era of simply exporting American products and expecting automatic success is over. Section 5. Beyond the Golden Arches. The rise of Daikos and a new era of fast food. In recent years, China's fast food scene has seen a dramatic shift. While global powerhouses like McDonald's have long held sway, local chains are now emerging as strong contenders. McDonald's, though still a household name, is now facing fierce competition from local fast food chains such as Decoupling and Yum China. These homegrown brands are not just surviving but thriving, thanks to their keen insight into Chinese consumer preferences and innovative fast food concepts. Yum China, which operates KFC, Pizza Hut, and Taco Bell in China, has been particularly successful. By leveraging its extensive network and brand recognition, Yum China has secured a substantial market share. These companies have customized their menus and marketing strategies to align with Chinese tastes. This includes offering dishes that resonate with local flavors, such as spicy options, rice-based meals, and unique beverages that appeal to the Chinese palate. Decoupling, for instance, has carved out a niche as a more youthful and trendy alternative to McDonald's. With its vibrant interiors and a menu that reflects contemporary Chinese tastes, Decoupling has become a favorite among younger consumers. It offers a diverse array of menu items, including rice dishes, spicy chicken burgers, and local beverages. This varied menu not only caters to traditional fast food lovers, but also attracts those seeking something different, appealing to a broader range of tastes. The ability to offer such a wide spectrum of choices has been a key factor in Decoupling's rise to prominence. Decoupling has also embraced technology, integrating mobile ordering and payment options into its operations. This tech-forward approach not only streamlines the customer experience, but also aligns perfectly with the habits of China's tech-savvy consumers. Resonating with China's tech-savvy consumers. The convenience of digital payments and mobile ordering has made dining at Decoupling a hassle-free experience, further endearing the brand to its customers. Yum China, leveraging its deep understanding of the Chinese market, has adopted a localization strategy. This involves tailoring its menus and restaurant designs to regional tastes and preferences, ensuring that each outlet feels familiar and welcoming to local customers. Has adopted a localization strategy, tailoring its menus and restaurant designs to regional tastes and preferences. This approach has allowed Yum China to create a unique dining experience that resonates with local consumers. This flexibility has allowed it to thrive in China's diverse culinary landscape, where a one-size-fits-all approach no longer resonates. By offering a variety of regional dishes and adapting to local tastes, Yum China has managed to stay relevant and competitive, where a one-size-fits-all approach no longer resonates. The success of Decoupling and Yum China underscores the importance of understanding and adapting to local markets. As these brands continue to innovate and expand, they are not only reshaping the fast food industry in China, but also setting new standards for global fast food chains.